I demand all of your gratitude. That was really cringy, and that's why I did it, because I am the king of cringe. As always, there's going to be 2 links down below in the description box. Get it? You know, in U-Day, how they're like, who? Yeah, that probably went right over your head. The video recap official from WWE, and then the text results, which I'm going to try and narrate as best as I can, with, of course, having my own notes in case I forget something. So the show opened up with Nia Jax in-ring promo talking about Crown Jewel and becoming the first ever women's Crown Jewel champion. Beating Liv Morgan is who she would have to beat to do that. And then she came out with Raquel and with Dirty Dom, talking trash to one another. Tiffy then came out saying that she's going to cash in. And what was really interesting this time, you could see it in the video for yourself, is she finally put her foot down and said, you know what? Don't get too cozy there. I could end up cashing on you. But then later backstage, she's like, I just said that to get them thinking. I have a feeling something pretty wild's going to happen with this little friendship here, and it's not going to last that long. She says that if she beats Liv as well, she's wondering, does she also get Dirty Dom? She could use a little dirty in her life. So that was really, really funny. I really liked that line, and I'm wondering what Ludwig Kaiser thought. Because, again, I do think they broke up. Anyhow, that's the real life stuff. Moving on, that led to a match with Liv versus Tiffy, which was a nice match, but then Tiffy went out to use the briefcase, missed, and then Liv was able to roll her up for the 1, 2, 3. Nia gets in, and then she ended up splashing Liv like a pancake. Even Dom, as you could see here, got cracked right in the mullet with that Liv briefcase. What I've really been liking, well, we'll get to this in a minute. They didn't show it here, and there's probably a video somewhere, like, for you to watch it, probably in the recap thing. I really like the Kevin Owens, like, in the car, calm promo, not yelling at the top of his lungs, going, ah! He's just keeping it chill, just all like, you know what, I didn't want this match. I didn't want to hurt you. That wasn't my intention, Randy. But yeah, now I'm just going to have to hurt you. It's what it's going to have to be. Like, I really like that calm Jake the Snake Roberts-like approach to that promo. So it's going to be awesome to see how that all works out in the end. I love Kevin Owens, man, so much. And Orton. There's just so many people that I love. There's so much love. B-Fab. So I want to talk about this for a minute because I really like B-Fab. I don't understand why she gets a lot of hate. Her vibe, her energy, and everything. There's just something about her that I really like. Whereas, like, Bianca, you know, something about her drives me nuts. And then I had people before, because that's what people do, which is why I'm bringing it up. They look at me, white boy, and then they see me talking about a black woman, and they're, oh no, he just criticized her. He's a rapist. And it's just like, okay, seriously, give it up. And no, that's not why I'm saying, just so you know, I think these two are cool, but I've always been like that from the get-go. I've never trashed Bianca. I think she's fantastic. But her character just drives me up the walls. Her music drives me crazy. But B-Fab, Jade Cargill, I love them. I think they're great. Anyhow, what I wanted to get into is B-Fab with Street Profits, which I think is really cool because she kind of, quote-unquote, took over for Bobby Lashley. He's now gone to AEW, and now that's now official. Same thing with MVP, Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Business. I really hope that they do well there because, in my humble opinion, they weren't given enough showtime, honestly, in WWE. But that's just my opinion. And then right here we could see her slamming Elton Prince after he was getting a little goosey with Angelo Dawkins there with clawing his eyes. It was just cool to see her getting involved like that. I was like, wow, she can hold her own. It was really, really neat. And, yeah. And I almost forgot who won. Who won? The Street Profits defeat. See, to help B-Fab gets involved. I forgot to mention who won, but it's a good thing that there's the notes here. So yeah, this was a nice little match. Again, I wonder if we're ever going to see the team split. I mean, not all the teams last forever, but Montez Ford, I have a feeling, could do a pretty serious singles run. And I'm not saying that Angelo Dawkins can't. It's just kind of like that whole vibe. It's the vibe that I get. The vibe I get is the two of them together are great. They are fantastic. They're like the Hart Foundation. You know what I mean by that, right? You got the slightly smaller guy, still really strong and very capable, and then the slightly bigger guy who's strong and also capable. But if I could see one of them having a meaningful solo run, and this might sound rude, I don't really see Angelo Dawkins, unless they book him right, doing well, because you can get lost in the mix-up and then end up dwindling into nothing, like what happened with Baron Corbin, which is, really sad. Baron Corbin, Indy Hartwell, who wrestled in just here, she's gone, and Tegan Knox. I almost called her Knox Tegan. Yeah, so that was just sad to see anybody who loses their job like that. But anyways, moving on. Nice match. Next, speaking of Indy Hartwell, Bayley and Naomi defeated Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Candice LeRae's a little firecracker. She's pretty good. So is Indy Hartwell. A lot of people like Indy Hartwell. Again, it's not that I don't like her. It's just between like Bayley and Naomi and Candice and Tiffy Time, and like there's just so many. Indy Hartwell, I'm sure, was a really nice person. Again, this isn't personal. This is strictly business, in ring. I kind of, and this is not a popular opinion, I just kind of felt like there was something missing, and I don't know what it is. And I get the same feeling with Zelina Vega as well. There's kind of like I just feel like there's something missing, whereas I don't get that with Candice LeRae. I don't get that, like I said, with Naomi or I don't even get that with Nia Jax, and I've been super critical of her, but I have to admit, this go around now, she's doing really, really, really well. So yeah, this was a quick match with Naomi pinning Candice after the rear view finishing move, which I do think is a bit of a weird move, but whatever. Yeah, and to find out that Indy gets released after this, and when she went, wait, what, really? On Twitter, it led many people to believe, including myself, that maybe she found out through Twitter that she got let go. And if that's the case, that's a low blow. Like, that's really, really bad. Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso come out. This was awesome. Jimmy was telling Roman, look, you need to listen, man. We need help. You know what I mean? Like, squash your beef with Jay. So you can watch the whole thing right from the WWE here. The whole 12-minute segment is really, really cool. Then Jey Uso comes out. As you can see, it all worked out really, really good. And Roman Reigns just listened to Jay saying, look, man, I don't want to be your right-hand man anymore. I want us to all be equals, this, that, and the other thing. And Roman's just like, yeet. It's like, oh my God, did he seriously just do that? And then the crowd erupted. I thought it was a cool moment. I'm not a huge fan of the whole yeet thing. Not going to lie. It kind of drives me crazy. It is growing on me a little bit. Not going to deny that, but it's definitely something I can't say I'm going to miss. Just a little too much yeet sauce. Let's dry it up a little bit, okay? But yeah, this was great. This was just great. Really. Going to be nice to see, again, how things transpire, like moving forward, like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. How's that going to look for their friendship? Because now Kevin Owens is on the dark side. He let Gunther tap out. Well, he didn't tap him out. It was after the match, Cody Rhodes. And is Sami Zayn going to join this bloodline? Full reunion? Is Paul Heyman going to show up at Crown Jewel? I don't know. But we need the wise man. Fatal 4-Way. Io Sky, Piper Niven, Bianca, and Lash Legend. I'm liking Lash Legend. Her and, The other girl, I forget her name. But yeah, Lash Legend looks like a powerhouse, like a Bianca, like a Jade Cargill, just a real badass. And it looks like, is she still an NXT superstar? I don't know, but it looks like the last couple matches or the last couple times I've seen her is on the main roster. And quite frankly, it looks like she just blends right in. Like, just no awkwardness, nothing kind of weird. No, like, just awkwardness is really the best way to describe it. And I think that's where I kind of dunk on Indy Hartwell a little bit. But anyways, I'm not, like I said, an expert. It's just a vibe that I get. These two, Kairi Sane, Io Sky, great match, which again ended up with Io Sky getting the pin on Lash Legend after Bianca did actually her KOD finisher. But nonetheless, this was like a really, really good match. Probably my favorite match of the night, honestly. Just well done, really. Ludwig, this was good. A little too short, but it was good. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton defeat Imperium. Loved the sell of the Cody Cutter from Ludwig Kaiser. He's just so good. And then Kevin Owens at the end comes out with a chair, which I thought they showed it here. But anyways, yeah, he comes out at the end and smacks Orton. And then that's where Gunther took over and choked out Cody Rhodes. Just to add a little extra pizzazz there until things transpire into... my goodness. Crown Jewel. Jesus. I'm still tired. Didn't sleep that well last night. I got a lot of stuff to talk about on my main channel. This is kind of weird right now because Crown Jewel actually just started. Right now, as I'm talking to you, we're 10 minutes into Crown Jewel. Who the hell's going to watch this? But for the sake of consistency, I still want to upload this to catalog, you know, what happened. And I really do legitimately enjoy making these videos. If I didn't, I wouldn't have been going on 2 years doing this for under 100 views on average per video. Okay? That's dedication right there. So as always, a thumbs up if you do like the video, because it does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and trying to make me more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, and I'll make sure BFAB slams your ass with that thumb in the derriere. That was disgusting, but whatever. Too late, can't take back what I said. And if you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.